Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome back to your safe space, to your spiritual home. If you have been drawn to this video, if this title found its way onto your screen, I need you to know right now that this is not an accident. There are no coincidences in the universe, especially not today. The spiritual guides, your ancestors, and the highest frequencies of the divine have orchestrated this exact moment for you to receive this message. Okay, wow. The energy I am feeling right now is overwhelmingly thick. It is heavy, it is intense, and honestly, it feels incredibly vindicating. Spirit is showing me that someone who has been running from you, someone who has been avoiding the reality of this connection, has suddenly hit a massive brick wall. The runner has officially stopped running. Listen to me closely. Before we dive into the depths of what is happening behind the scenes, I want to remind you to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Energies can be fluid, and this is a general collective reading, but my intuition is screaming that for a very specific group of you, this is going to feel like a 100% personalized, divinely timed download. It's like Spirit is taking a magnifying glass to this specific dynamic in your life. Let's take a deep breath together. Inhale the present moment and exhale all that heavy, stagnant, waiting energy. I want to talk about the past for a second. I need to validate what you have been through because Spirit is showing me the scars you've been hiding. For the longest time, you were the one holding the torch. You were the one doing the emotional heavy lifting. Do you remember those nights? The nights where you lay awake, staring at the ceiling, wondering what you did wrong. You drove yourself to the edge of your sanity, trying to figure out why your love, your pure, unfiltered, unconditional love, was met with distance, with coldness, with them literally turning their back and running away. You analyzed every text message. You replayed every conversation. You questioned your own worth, your own beauty, your own sanity. Listen to me. You were never crazy. You were never asking for too much. You were simply asking the wrong person at the wrong time in their spiritual evolution. What you experienced was a profound, necessary, dark night of the soul. You see, you were operating on a vastly higher frequency. You carry this undeniable empress or emperor energy. You are intuitive, spiritually gifted, and your heart chakra is so deeply open that it actually terrified them. Your light was so bright that it completely illuminated their darkest, unhealed shadows. And instead of stepping into that light with you, their ego panicked. They ran. They ran because they were not spiritually mature enough to hold the weight of the crown you were offering them. You were divinely protected during that time, even when it felt like a curse. The universe allowed them to run because if they had stayed in that unhealed state, they would have completely drained your life force. The separation, the silence, the sheer agony of the runner-chaser dynamic. It was a spiritual incubator for you. It forced you to pull all that beautiful, loving energy back into yourself. You had to learn how to parent your own inner child, how to become your own sanctuary. And my God, look at you now. You survived it. You didn't just survive it. You alchemized that pain into pure, unadulterated power. But now, the dynamic has completely flipped. Let's dive straight into what is happening with them right now. The theme of this reading is total emotional surrender. And let me tell you, I am seeing the Tower cards so clearly in my mind's eye. Their reality is crashing down around them. The ego that protected them, the pride that told them they didn't need you, the walls they built to keep your intense love out. It is all crumbling into absolute dust. The runner cannot run anymore because they have realized something terrifying. They were never running from you. They were running from themselves, and you cannot outrun your own soul. The energetic shift happening behind the scenes right now is massive. They are currently suffocating in the silence that they created. The very distance they enforced to protect themselves is now the exact thing that is tearing them apart from the inside out. Spirit is showing me sleepless nights. I am seeing someone tossing and turning at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Insomnia has become their daily reality. They sleep with regret right beside them on the pillow. Every time they close their eyes, your face is there. Your voice is there. The memory of how you made them feel. Safe, seen, unconditionally loved, haunts their empty room. They try to distract themselves. Oh, they are trying so hard. They are throwing themselves into work, into superficial connections, maybe even into bad habits just to drown out the sound of their own intuition screaming your name. But the universe is not letting them escape. The universe is literally cornering them. They are experiencing the exact same agony you experienced months or years ago, but amplified, because theirs is mixed with a heavy, suffocating dose of guilt. They know they messed up. They know they held pure gold in their hands and threw it into the dirt to go chase cheap thrills. And the grass? The grass on the other side is completely dead. There is no one else who feels like home to them. They go on dates, they meet other people, and they just sit there, silently comparing everyone to your standard. And nobody, absolutely nobody, can replicate your aura. The realization that they threw away a once-in-a-lifetime, divinely orchestrated connection is finally hitting their conscious mind, and it is bringing them to their knees. Their ego has officially died, and their heart is weeping openly. But let's talk about you, and how this is escalating into your reality. Because this isn't just about them being miserable in their regret. This is about your ultimate vindication. As they have been sinking into this pit of realization, you have been ascending. You stopped chasing. You dropped the rope. You surrendered the outcome to the divine, and in doing so, you became the most magnetically attractive force in their universe. Walking away made you insanely powerful. Your silence became your loudest weapon. You didn't have to plot revenge. You didn't have to send an angry paragraph. You just lived your life. You focused on your own healing, your wealth, your spiritual gifts, your peace. You leveled up while they stayed completely stagnant, and they see it. Do not for 1 second think they aren't watching you. Even if you have them blocked, even if you live in completely different states or countries, they are energetically feeling your glow up. They are watching your life expand. They see the blessings pouring in for you. Your success, your radiant energy, your independence. It intimidates them, but it also draws them in like a moth to a flame. You became the one that got away, the ultimate prize, the standard they realize they must rise to if they ever want a chance to be in your presence again. This emotional peak we are hitting right now is leading to a profound transformation in your daily life. You are stepping into an era of undeniable spiritual power and ultimate vindication. The universe is about to show you, in the physical 3D world, exactly how much you are worth. This isn't just about getting a text message from an ex. This is about a complete paradigm shift. You are going to start experiencing massive synchronicities. Angel numbers like 1111, 222, and 999 are going to follow you everywhere. You are going to feel so centered, so wealthy in your spirit, and so completely detached from the need for their validation that when they do finally come forward, you will be holding all the cards. You will be sitting on your throne, deciding if they are even worthy of a seat at your table anymore. Now, before we get into the final outcome, the divine justice, and the exact time frame of how this is all going to unfold, I want to take a quick pause. If this energy is resonating with your soul, if you feel this message in your bones, please hit that like button right now. It helps align our energies and tells the universe you are claiming this reading. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a divinely timed download. If this reading has brought you peace, clarity, or validation, and you feel called to support the channel and exchange energy, you can do so by using the Super Thanks button right below this video. A super thanks of 10, 20, or 30 goes an incredibly long way in supporting me so I can keep tuning in and delivering these deep spiritual messages to you. You can also look into joining our channel memberships for exclusive behind-the-scenes content and private community readings. Your support means the absolute world to me, and I send all that abundance right back to you tenfold. Okay, let's get back into the depths of this energy. Let's talk about divine protection and karma, because the Justice card is screaming at me right now. You need to understand that the universe is actively, aggressively clearing your path. For a long time, you felt like you were walking through mud. You felt blocked. You felt like you were doing all the right spiritual work, but not seeing the physical rewards. That is over. The scales of karma are officially balancing out. The divine is bringing absolute justice to your doorstep. This person, this runner, is currently facing the karma of their actions. The silence that is tearing them apart is their karmic debt. The shame that keeps them frozen, writing paragraphs and deleting them, terrified of your rejection. That is their karma. But it doesn't stop with them. Spirit is showing me that anyone who doubted you, any toxic friends who told you that you were delusional, any karmic third-party situations or energetic vampires who tried to stand in the way of your ultimate happiness, they are all facing severe, undeniable karma right now. The universe does not play about you. You are heavily, heavily protected. I am seeing a legion of angels and your most ancient ancestors standing around you in a literal circle of fire. Nothing low vibrational can touch you anymore. Any evil eye, any jealousy, any toxic projection directed at you is bouncing off this energetic shield and returning directly to the sender. You have earned this protection through your tears, through your resilience, and through your unwavering commitment to your own soul's growth. They know this, by the way. The runner can sense that you are untouchable now. They can feel the soul tie that was never broken, but they also feel the immense spiritual boundary you have erected. They know that coming back to you requires them to drop every ounce of their ego. They cannot come back with half-hearted excuses. They cannot come back with the same old, unhealed baggage. They know they have to come correct, or not come at all. So, what is the timeline here? How is this going to manifest in your reality? Spirit is showing me that over the next 3 to 6 weeks, there is going to be a massive physical movement. The energetic pressure they are under is reaching a boiling point, and the dam is going to break. You are going to see a sudden, undeniable shift. It might start as a strange synchronicity, a message from a mutual friend, their name popping up in the most unexpected place, or a subtle interaction on social media. But do not be fooled by the subtlety. It is the prelude to a massive confession. They are preparing to drop their pride. They are terrified of your rejection, but their fear of losing you forever has finally overpowered their fear of vulnerability. You do not need to do anything. I repeat, do not lift a finger. Do not reach out. Do not offer an olive branch. Stay exactly where you are, in your Empress or Emperor energy, building your life, counting your blessings, and radiating that gorgeous, intimidating light of yours. Beautiful soul, you have won. You won the breakup. You won the energetic war. You won your peace back. I am sending you so much love, so much healing light, and infinite abundance. May your path be clear, may your heart be full, and may your crown never, ever tilt. If you know someone who is struggling with a runner-chaser dynamic, who is trapped in the waiting room of someone else's unhealed ego, please share this video with them. Send them this validation. I love you all so much. Stay protected, stay magical, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now.